Hello folks, time for another video and shave. Alrighty, well it's still a crummy day here in New Jersey, still raining, but you know I was kind of trying to think of what my next video is going to contain, because it's like, you know, I have so many soaps and stuff, and it's like sometimes I don't know what to use, and I pretty much didn't use all my soaps on camera yet, but I'm getting up there because I think I have 160 or 70 videos out on YouTube now. But I was watching, you know, I watch a lot of YouTubers and shaving, and I came across Christopher Bailey's video from IAMCDB the other day, and he was using some Cella. And I was like, you know, I don't think I've ever used Cella on camera. So I went and looked through all my videos, and I haven't. So today is going to be some Cella Crema de Barba, which is that awesome almond scent that got me started originally shaving with almond kind of scented soaps. And it's light from the container, but it's very smooth. They've been around a long time, I think 1889 or 1899, sorry. And this is actually my second container of Cella, because like Chris said in his video, I lathered out of the puck a long time ago when I had my first one, and it turned bad. So I stopped loading off of the container, and now I bowl lather this. It's a softer soap, not like real creamy soft, but soft enough that you can just stick your finger in it and put it in your bowl, or use a makeup scraper or whatever you use. But yep, so today we're going to use the Cella Crema de Barba right there. And I'm going to kind of keep it into the red theme today. So I got my Dscosmetics brush, my 24mm flat top right there. I've already lathered this in the bowl. It's looking nice and creamy and peaky. Got some lather on my finger there. And I'm using my timeless bowl today. Got it all in there. And Cella could definitely take lots of water. So don't be afraid to you know, put lots of water, not a ton of water, but it definitely can take a good drink. And look at that creamy, peaky lather. And it has that awesome scent of sweet almonds, almost like a marzipan kind of scent that I get out of it. Which then set me on a hunt later on in my shaving, you know, ventures to find something like that. And there's a lot of soaps out there that kind of smell like the crema. I mean, sorry, crema. The Cella, sorry. And my favorite scent, which is stronger than the Cella, is the Almond Cream by Sterling. So if you want like a jacked up version of Cella, Almond Cream by Sterling. It's always on deck for me. It's always right here. I use that soap a lot of times off camera. Alright, so I'm fresh out of the shower. Let me just shut up and shave. I'm not gonna pre-shave today because, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna go for the Cella, because I know the Cella is very slick. So, and I got that Dscosmetics flat top brush, so I'll do a good job. Oh yeah, razor today is the Rex Ambassador, the old Rex on, just see the Rex logo under there, or maybe that way, I forget which way you actually can see the logo, maybe right there, the Rex logo. I'm on setting number 3, and I have a brand new Persona Red, which is the Persona Platinum, in there today on his first shave. But it's been nasty and rainy here. Yeah, so I was, like I said the other night, I was just chilling out, watching some shave videos on YouTube, and Christopher Bailey on his channel, which is IAMCDB, which I'll put a link to his YouTube channel. I'm sure you guys know him. He's been a YouTube wet shaver forever. So, all right. So we'll go with the Dscosmetics flat top with the Cella. Yeah, I don't know why the combos I pick sometimes it's just Figured, you know, since the Cella container's red, I'll pick a red brush, which I have a couple red brushes, but the Dscosmetics was standing right out at me. If you're a fan of the marzipan kind of scent, you know, that sweet almond and cherry, this is a wonderful scent. I've always loved this scent. That's when I was looking for a similar product by another artisan. That's when I found the Almond Cream by Sterling, which this is my favorite in this scent. But the Cella, time for the Cella today. Because like I said, like sometimes, you know, I search for certain things to do my shave videos on and kind of keep it fresh, and I don't have, you know, 50 gazillion razors and stuff like that, but I do have a lot of soaps. And I have a, you know, fair amount of brushes. I don't have like a ton of brushes, but, you know, I have a fair amount of brushes. So I try to keep it semi-entertaining for you folks. Plus, making these YouTube videos is very therapeutic for me, especially after the heart surgery. Kind of keeps me up on the events in the shaving community. This scent is so wonderful. It's almost one of those scents where you just want to eat it, but you know that it's just soap. Okay, so we'll go with the Rex Ambassador on setting number 3 with that Persona Red, which is the Persona Platinum. Ah, that's good. Very nice. You know, one thing about the Rex Ambassador is the quality of the workmanship of this razor is phenomenal. I am just so happy that I was gifted this razor by 2 very generous individuals from the Redbeard Shave group, or I should say the Redbeard Shave Lounge on Facebook. It's been so rainy and nasty here lately. It's like the sun came out a little bit yesterday for a little while, but then again it went back in, and I was trying to squeak this shave in today before my wife starts the laundry, which she already started it, but I waited till the washing machine was done because it's in the next room right next to this bathroom, and our wash machine for some reason is, when it's on that spin cycle, it is loud. And the funny part is it's a newer machine, so you figure it would be quieter, but it's not when it's in that 50,000 RPM spin cycle. I look like I got myself under the lip there a little bit. And just a little one. Nothing major. That was a nice first pass with the Cella. Yeah, I don't know why I never picked Cella before. I've always had Cella. It was one of the first soaps I've ever bought many years ago. You know, back in the 2006, 2007 range. Along with my beloved Tale of All Bond Tree way back then. Before I learned of all the different artisans out there. The residual slickness is decent on the Cella. Just my favorite part about this soap, of course, is the scent. Like I said, for me, it's that awesome sweet almond marzipan scent. If you don't know what that is, it's like a confectionery around here. The marzipan. Such an awesome scent. And it's a great performing soap. And don't be afraid to give it a drink. I just make my lather a little bit pastier because I like it to kind of just stick to my face. But it can take lots of water. But I mean, it's just such an awesome scent and such a classic scent from Cella. I keep on saying Cremo. Got Cremo on the brain today. That's because when I was organizing my cabinet this morning, the Cremo sits up front. And I have a couple tubes and I have a couple containers of the Cremo, but it is Cella Day today. A rainy one. A rainy day. Wow, it doesn't want to come off my lips today. Alright, just a little bit against the grain with the Rex Ambassador. Still on setting number 3. Pretty much going to leave it on that setting. It's a nice, comfortable setting for me. I really love the Rex Ambassador. The only thing I wish that it had was just a little bit longer handle. I just like my razors to have just like that, you know, either 3.5-inch handle or 4-inch handle. But it's still fine for me. I mean, it's still a great razor. Made very well. That is such great slickness, this soap. I'm getting all up my nose today. The Cella's all up in the nose. Feels good around the lips. And the only spot that I have a little weeper is right there under the chin, but I mean under the bottom lip, but it's still good. Just hit my usual spots there. Boy, that rain bouncing off my skylight in the bathroom here is loud. Gonna try to get this shave done before my wife goes to throw in a second load of clothes. But you know how that goes usually. I've got my sink all nice and wet as usual. Yeah, so I'm actually glad that Christopher actually was shaving with the Cella the other day, because it gave me an idea. I was like, hey, that'd be something I gotta use. Sometimes I see other YouTubers and I go, hey, you know what? I haven't used that soap. And like I said, I used to load up from the container, but and the same thing with Christopher was, it didn't take well. And I dried it out when I was done, but the soap kind of dissipated and kind of got crummy after I did that. So now I just take a scoop of it out and I put it in my one of my shave balls, and I do it that way instead of loading out of the container. That's just my personal preference. So let me fold up my sink towel. Done with that for now. Do a little cold water rinse because I am good to go. I am smooth. Little BBS going on. Ooh, that's cold water. That's nice and cold. Wow, slick still. Still got that slickness going on there. Alright, I'm going to leave my face wet because I'm going to hit myself with some alum since I have that little weeper right there. So I'm going to use my Omega alum stick. Just give that a little rinse there. Yeah, just right there I got a little bit of sting right there. But the rest of my face feels pretty good. Looks like I got a little close under my nose. The feedback is a little bit under there, but the rest of my face feels superb. That's why I like the Omega alum stick, because it's kind of like got that rounded kind of roll-on kind of feel to it. Even though it is an alum block, basically, even though it's in stick form, it's pretty cool. It's getting pretty small, but I have a couple of these, so have a couple of these on backup. I'm just gonna rub that in a little bit. I can tell my face is nice and squeaky now. Well, I let that kind of soak in. Let me just go over my gear I used real quick. So I used a Dscosmetics brush today. The flat top. Just want to make sure I put it the right way. 24 millimeter. And I'll just squeeze that lather out of there for you. The nice Cella. Look at that. Ooh, that's good soap. Has that awesome sweet almond scent. Like I said, it isn't as strong as other artisans I have in the same scent. But this was, I think, the one that started it all. Because I remember once I got the Cella, I was like, ooh, I really like that scent. I wonder if anybody else makes it. And of course, there are other artisans that do make it. My favorite is actually the almond cream from Sterling. That is my favorite when it comes to that almond, sweet almond marzipan scent. But like I said, you can't forget about where it came from. Can't forget about old Cella. $18.99 the year. Oh yeah, somebody goes, what are you doing, beating on your dog? No, I always take a towel and my brush and I just kind of do that to it on the edge of the counter. Kind of gets all that water out of there. Makes that knot. See that nice flat top? Dscosmetics 24 mil. Kind of got that cool red theme going on today with the Cella. Dscosmetics, good stuff. And that was in my timeless bowl today. Of course, I got some of that awesome lather left in there. And it smells so... Wish you guys could smell that lather. It smells so good. And that was the Rex Ambassador today. On number 3. See if we can see the little 3 there with the dot on it. And blade that was in there was the Persona Red. You can see the... Make sure I get that the right way too. The Persona Red. As it stuck to the bottom plate. But that was the Persona Red. I don't know. Just decided to go with that today. No reason. It's not like it's the, you know, the best razor blade for this razor. I've used many blades in this Rex Ambassador. I just kind of pick what I, you know, was sitting there in my drawer and kind of saying, hey, let me use this. This razor, so I'll tell you what, the quality of this razor is so phenomenal. I mean, it's just like, I don't know if you can see the underneath of that and the machining and the grip on this. Awesome razor. And proudly made in the United States. It's definitely good stuff. Love this razor. Alright, so I have that alum kind of sitting on my face. I'm going to rinse it off. I rinse off alum. Some people leave it on. It's just personal preference. Now my face is definitely slick. Well, not slick, but non-slick anymore. That alum really takes anything off of your face that's on it. But it also, if you have any nicks or a little bit of razor burn, it helps with that too. I don't usually use my alum a ton. It's just when I have one of those close shaves where I'm going to find out how close to the shave I had or if I do get a nick. That's awesome. Alright, now my face feels nice and tight. So I'm going to finish this off. Since I'm using Cella Cream de Barba, why not use some Cella Aftershave Balm? Now, for people who don't know, even though it has the same logo on the front as the soap, as you can see, it has the, I think the guy's name is Feliz or Felice. I think it's Felice on there. It's a different scent, the Aftershave Balm. It's more of a citrusy, kind of a cologne scent. And it is not as thick as some other balms out there. It's a little bit, I would just want to say watery. But it's a great scent. And it has those great moisturizers in it that your skin's looking for after a shave. To me, it has that kind of like Aramis kind of cologne scent to it. And it makes your skin feel nice, and it soaks in nicely. It doesn't leave your face all like greasy or slimy. Boy, that's good stuff too. And the scent goes well with the soap. It, like it says, it doesn't match the soap. It has its own scent. So that was the Cella Aftershave Balm. If I can screw the cap back on. The Cella Aftershave Balm. Wow, that's good. My face feels glorious. Even though it's crummy outside, it's nice and Cella day inside here today. Alright folks, so if you liked my video, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. I love my subscribers. You guys always have good comments and you message me with some questions. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. And we're coming up to almost 200 subscribers, so there might be a surprise that when we get to 200. So, until next shave, Glenn signing off.